Hey, in this video I'm going to show you how to change a block surface into any other surface, like for example this bobsleigh into dirt, and especially how to use and make our custom icy campaign blocks. And of course, what is the difference between those blocks? What makes them special? What are the pros and cons? Let's jump in. So let's start with our icy campaign blocks. You download them via zip down below, put them in documents /Trackmania 2020/blocks, unzip them and restart the game. Now they should show up here where the normal variant is. Click them, use the second mode, the first one won't work, and then just put them on top. You can see they don't have any borders, and that is the first huge pro. They use way less space in the custom block space because there is a limit on how many custom blocks you can use. In the beginning it was 1 megabyte, then it was raised 2 times, and right now I think it's 4 megabytes. So that's really handy. So if you want to quickly replace a block, you can control click it, put it on top. Oh, also here, checkpoint, I just glanced over it. We just put a normal piece like this one underneath. We don't have to save a special checkpoint in the custom block space. We just mix these together and it works. Now, one con of the ice blocks is the way it works is the normal road is still underneath, but you can see this very small bump because the custom blocks are floating 3 centimeters above the normal road. Now, if you have a transition like this and you have an ice slide, you can lose it on these very small bumps. So we made a connector piece, and it is here called connector ice slide. And it's just this piece, but raised by 3 centimeters. And if you block mix it in here, the bump goes away and you can smoothly drive again. But this is very important. You have to put this everywhere where you go from platform to road. And that's basically how to use our custom ice blocks. So the pros of our custom blocks are, of course, you can place them very quickly and they use way less space in the custom block space. But here you can see a con. If you go too far away, there is some texture bug. So the bottom texture will show, and this can be kind of ugly. It has no effects on the physics, but from far away it looks bad. We have a custom texture mod for this, so the bottom dirt texture looks the exact same and you won't notice this effect. But this is one pro point for the first idea variant of block we're gonna do. Let's do this one. And let me show you how to just very quickly change the surface of this block into any other surface. So choose this one, go to blocks, custom blocks, click this, click that. If you want to have a longer tutorial on how to do this, see the bottom right now. Then go onto the geometry layer. Where's the block? Here. Now there is one important step that many miss and make the textures look kind of ugly, and that is we click this 3 times, click Ctrl Q. Now we have all of these UVs selected. And if we now maybe go for the sausage texture and just click apply, you will see it looks very ugly. Some people do that with ice as well, and this looks very ugly. And that's why we did the 3 times clicking and then Ctrl Q, because now we can go to the left projection and do the keep UVs mode. If we click it now, aha, now this looks great. But let's maybe do dirt. Give it a good name. Go 1 step back, maybe add an icon if you want. And for these standard textures, the physics are already implanted. So this will already have dirt physics, as you can see. Awesome. But more complicated blocks like this one have a lot of borders, and they are now all saved into this custom block variant, and it is, let me see, in my folder, 660 kilobytes in size. And if you have 4 megabytes, you can use 5 different blocks and then you're running out of space. And that is why we are using this custom block idea. So let me show you how to do our way, which has some pros, but also some cons that I told you about. So you have to choose what's best for you. Maybe you only need 3 custom ice blocks or custom dirt blocks, then you're totally fine to go with this way. But okay, let me show you how to do our variant, because we didn't make all of them and maybe you're missing one, and now you will know how to do them. Okay, so let's go into here again, geometry, click this once, click Control X. Okay, I got the road piece out. Now I will make a new layer, geometry. It will spawn a cube. I click the cube, delete it because I don't need it. Now I go to the tool step and put it to 0.032. Press Ctrl V. And now I gotta zoom in very close to the X here in the middle. As close as I can. And this is a very finicky, but this is how I did it. And now I want to put this one tool step higher. So I go with the mouse up on the green, and as soon as I see it bumping once, I click. So now it's raised by 3 centimeters, and you really gotta test it afterwards because maybe you missed it. But now we have this road placed one above, and in this bottom layer we have all of the borders, but we don't want the borders to be saved in here to save space. So let's actually delete the borders, go back to the layer where we pasted it, and 2 more steps. So let's start with the first one. Click 3 times, click Ctrl Q and choose whatever you want. Maybe there's magnet in here as well. Let's actually do ice or dirt. Let's do dirt. Keep UVs. Boom. Beautiful ice. Dirt. Beautiful dirt. Now, one more step that is very annoying and that we have to do is these get copied over as well, and they will cause flickering. So I'm holding Control and I go with the mouse over this border that got falsely copied over. Click remove. And remove. Delete. Delete is the key I'm pressing, not remove. Do it for all the borders. See if we missed some. Oh yeah, in the middle. Oh, yeah. And now you can see why this took a while to make 250 blocks like this. And also these we can delete. Click them. And this one on the side as well. And on the other side as well. The only thing we want to keep is the ground and the stripes. So it looks like we cleaned up this block. It is raised. It has the new surface. Let's call it, I have no idea how it's called, double curve road to dirt. Choose a meaningful name. I leave that up to you. Choose an icon. And here you go. We have this beautiful block and we mix it with the second mode on top of this one. And we have dirt physics. So let me have a quick look how it compares in size here in my folder. 76 kilobytes instead of 660. So you can see it saves about 90%. So the border here is insanely big. Yeah. So yeah, 660 versus 76. There you can see the huge pro on this. I hope you understood everything. If not, maybe check my first video on custom blocks. Thanks for watching. Check the top comment. Maybe I made a mistake, and if I did, I will tell you in the top comment, on the pinned comment. Otherwise, give this video a like if you learned something new, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.